Hello, what's up guys? Today we're gonna review a Snapshot 13W42A for Minecraft 1.7.
Yeah, this is the latest snapshot, and it has some pretty cool features. We haven't done any reviews on the previous snapshots, and yeah, we just thought it'd be nice to do this one.
Yeah. So first we're going to explore the new glass and the new plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First off, we start off with puzzle, which is a new type of dirt. This appears in, I don't know what biome, but it's one with 2x2 spruce trees. It's a pretty cool biome. I've seen it before. There's mushrooms spawning as well. Yeah.
Oh.
But if you don't use silk touch on a puzzle piece of grass, it'll turn into a non-renewable dirt, which basically means if grass is next to it, it won't cover it up. So if you want a dirt road, then yeah, this is the thing to do.
Yeah, and then the next plant we have next is called the poppy. We found out that Minecraft doesn't have a rose anymore, and we realized it was a retexture and renamed poppy. And so there it is.
And
the new plant, the next new plant, is a blue orchid. It's kind of like a blue that holds blue thing.
You get blue dye from it, he's trying to say. Then you got aluminum, azure blue, red tulip, orange tulip, white tulip, and pink tulip, as well as the oxeye daisy. And all of these will give you a different type of dye. For example, orange will give you orange. Like, wow, I never knew that.
But white doesn't give white. It gives off grey, light grey.
Yeah, light grey, for some reason. And then next we have the sunflower. And the cool thing about the sunflower, it was always point in a east direction. So without pulling out F3, you'll know which way is east, which way is north, which way is west, etc. And then we found out that some plants can become too high. So the tall grass is now even taller. And large ferns are even taller. And yeah, everything just got supersized.
I think you can find ferns in the jungle.
Yeah. And a retexture for sugarcane. But oddly enough, there's no retexture in the item form, so if you hold it in your hand, it'll still be the same old texture. Now, one thing that did get a massive overhaul was the fishing. And I'm really impressed with this, because I never used to fish in survival, but now I always do, because it's so good. Anyway, so inside of this chest, you got all the new fish you can catch and all the items you can catch from fishing. You've got raw fish, raw salmon, pufferfish, and clownfish. Now, we'll go back to fishing in a sec, but so raw fish, once cooked, gives you 2.5 hunger. Fills up 2.5 hunger bars. Raw salmon fills up 3. Clownfish, oddly enough, only fills up half, but it's super rare, so
it's very odd.
Kind of useless. But pufferfish, if you eat a pufferfish in survival, now I'll go game mode 0 for this. Actually no, wait 1 sec. I gotta get game 1, and I've got to get a pufferfish in my inventory.
It gives something about 30 seconds of rotten flesh, about 20 seconds of nausea, and a minute of poison altogether.
30 seconds of rotten flesh, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's hunger. Anyway, it gives you hunger 3 for 15 seconds, poison for a minute, poison 4 that is, and nausea 2 for 15 seconds. So it's you don't want to eat that. It's kind of bad. But one thing we did find out that you could do, I'm gonna go game mode 1 again.
You can turn the pufferfish.
That you could do with pufferfish is you could put them in a brewing stand with awkward potions, and it would create these new underwater breathing potions. So
yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, we were using it before, and you could just stay underwater for hours without, so you can mine clay and stuff underwater, and yeah, it's really cool.
I remember.
And these are all just the regular fish. And the next thing is that we found out is you can get a lot of other stuff besides fish now, like a lot.
Yeah,
so
there's a lot of treasure in there.
The second row is dedicated to treasure items, the really lucky items. So you can get bows, enchanted and unenchanted. You can get really good books. I think I got a Feather Falling 4 Efficiency 4 book, and you can get a fishing rod. So like from fishing, you can get fishing rods like Fishingception. And they can have enchantments on them. This fishing rod has the max enchantment, and the two new enchantments, Lock of the Sea and Lure. And now what they do is Lure, you can catch fish more regular, and Lock of the Sea gives you a higher chance of these treasure items. Oh, sorry about that. Tommy, recording is terrible. So.
It's not.
And as I was saying, yeah, fishing rods get mad enchantments. You can get
Lily
name
pad.
tags, saddles, and a lily pad is oddly enough a rare item. So
I didn't get it.
yeah, it's in the treasure section. And then you got all the junky items like a bowl. And the fishing rods are supposed to be broken if you get them unenchanted. Same with the leather boots; they're supposed to be broken. You can get leather, rotten flesh, sticks, string, water bottle, a bone, an ink sac, and a tripwire. So just a bunch of random junk. Like I don't know. Oh no, darn it, that was gonna be a bad pun in there, but.
I remember my friend trolled me in survival mode. I didn't know how he made the potion of water breathing. And he told me that you used the water bucket.
That friend was me. I told him
Yeah.
that you use a water bucket in brewing stands to create underwater breathing, and he was like, "What?" He was just mind fucked, and then he figured out later that you use pufferfish. He thought pufferfish was just completely useless. Anyway, now on to the second last thing, I guess,
I didn't
is the
completely
glass.
think
Now,
of it.
Tommy, I'll let you take the glass because you love this.
Okay. The glass, I like this new texture, especially the dark one, the black one. There's a new white stained glass, there's orange, there's purple, there is...
Basically one for every dye, so
Yeah.
don't waste your breath.
Okay, I won't waste my breath.
Anyway, so the crafting recipe for this, I should have really prepared this before. I'll get a chest out. Give me a sec.
Why didn't I just say that? You can use all the dyes. For the glass.
yeah. We're just gonna go through this one by one, and then you got the orange wool, then the red wool, then the pink wool. No, anyway. So the crafting recipe for this is I didn't get enough glass. Like how could I forget? Ah man, we weren't prepared for this. This is late at night.
I think you should be recording. You know all the other stuff about it.
Yeah, because I'm smart. Okay. Crafting recipe is this, and that will give you 8 stained glass of whatever dye this is. And the pane is basically the same recipe as before, and
Yep.
except with whatever color you want. But you gotta have them recolored. Like you can't have panes and then put them in an 8x8. On a 3x3, and with the dye in the middle. That won't work.
Now, I think the update 1.7 is going to be released on November 3rd? 1st, sorry. November 1st.
Yeah.
So-
That's the expected date, but no one believes whatever Mojang says. Now, the second last thing, I think I said that before, is these new portals. Now, these portals are great. I love portals now. They can be whatever size you want, but the minimum is still the 3x2, or is it?
No,
I
3x4.
think it's 5x4. 5x4. But now you can
Put lava.
you can do these massive structures, which is going back and yeah. Anyway, so with these portals, yeah, pretty cool. They yeah, I think the max is 26 by 26, if I'm not mistaken. And the best thing now is, I remember you always had to light it along the bottom line, but now you can light it in the top corner and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and now witches spawn have like a rare chance.
Oh yeah, with this newest snapshot, witches have the same spawn rate as Endermen, and spawn at light levels lower than 7. So yeah,
I found one in the cave today.
yeah, you might wanna. Yeah, it could be good. You can create mob systems with it and stuff.
He gave me a potion.
You
of
don't need to
healing.
find a witch farm to use
And
a
a stick.
witch farm.
Mm.
Oh, I entered the nether. Anyway, there's another thing. There are a lot of new biomes. I think this update's gonna be called the biome update, because I think there's at least 15 new biomes.
I like the new biomes. It looks cool.
Yeah,
Except some of them don't
one
have
of them
enough
is right over
flat
here.
land.
There's this birch tree biome. Yeah.
Oh wow,
Birch
I
tree
did not
biome.
notice that.
And yeah, so there's a bird tree biome, there's a deep ocean biome where the whole floor is gravel, and that's terrible. You can't, you don't get any clay. There's an ice
Hates
glacier
gravel.
biome. There's a, I think it's covered forest.
Also, there's a new ice. It's called packed ice. I don't know how
Oh
to
yeah,
get
packed
it.
ice.
How do you obtain
I
it?
don't really like packed ice. It's like not see-through, and it's just terrible.
Oh, I wonder what it does though. One thing.
It does nothing. It's regular ice. It's just not it's not see-through.
So,
Anyway, yeah, packed ice.
I'll,
But yeah,
I'll show you through
packed
these
ice.
secret settings that they added. I remember.
Yeah, I think we'll put a list of the biomes in the description. So if you want to check out all of them,
Okay.
check that.
Your Twitter at JTWywood. JTWywood. I'll show you the super secret settings, guys. Okay, you click it multiple times. It's kind of hard to get back. I don't know what this one just did. No changes in that one. Again. And now everything's just blurred in pixels. So me and my friend showed each other this together. And this one's me and my friend's favorite one. I like the kind of juicy one. I'll show you that in a minute. And another blurry one. And there's a pen and ink one. I accidentally skipped.
My god.
And there's another kind of a fuzzy one. I skipped like two by accident. And there's one you look upside down. Kind of difficult to
Are
see.
you done?
Yeah, I'm trying to go through all of it. And there's, I think this is called Zap mode, from what I remember from the Wii. Okay.
Not called Zap mode, you just called it Zap mode.
No, I saw it on the Wii.
Anyway, while Tommy's going through that, there's a couple other things that they changed. They changed a lot of stuff in the rendering code. So, render distance and stuff like that. So when you see stuff in the distance, it looks a little different. They got a couple new options as well. Super secret settings are obviously one. Video settings, you've got render distance is now measured in chunks. Your frame rate is, you can control your frame rate. You got mip-map levels and anisotropic filtering. So yeah, you got a couple new options there, and they're all just for, I think, rendering issues and stuff like that. So to maximize performance.
My
So
Minecraft
there's
is
a funny
like...
thing, if you got particles on all, and you drop, there's this cool little effect where all the particles just splatter around you. it's pretty funny.
1 second, I'll get back to you guys. My Minecraft's like... I'm back, the lag stopped after a few seconds. And this is another fuzzy, kind of blurry and lined one.
Just keep going through.
Yeah.
I'll tell them what they actually want to know. Anyway,
This one's a motion blur. When you look, it like blurs. It happens with your eyes.
while Tommy goes through all that, snow's now spawned. I don't think there's any more snow biomes. Like snow doesn't actually fall in taiga biomes. It only falls at, I think, above 80 or something. So on extreme hills you're gonna see a lot of snow. So yeah, that's actually, I don't really like that. I prefer it in the taiga biomes. But yeah, that's one thing. Am I missing anything? I don't think so.
I'm just going through the secret setting.
Yeah, I know you are. And there's 2 new commands, I think. There might be 2 new commands. Might be 3 actually.
We've got to put this on HD.
There's a set block command, so I'll try to set block right here. I haven't really used these commands. I don't really use commands at all. I'm more of a survivalist. There you go. See? And you could thing.
Oh, that's a cool.
You can just set blocks. And there was a funny thing. When I was testing out with this stuff, do you know when you use data values such as 1 for stone, 2 for dirt, I think, and etc. etc.
Man, you always know what to say.
In the future, you're gonna have to use Minecraft colon, sorry, and then the actual name of the block. So I don't know what I feel about that. I preferred using data values, for a little bit. I think it might be a good change to use, say, tilde, oh wait, tilde, and then Minecraft. Oh, there was a third thing. You can put in custom sounds now.
Oh yeah. What's that? Resource pack? That's already in.
No. Without using resource packs, you can actually add your own sounds, so you don't have to take over other ones.
I'm gonna put epic sounds.
Epic sounds.
Put Halo music.
Of block. What's a block? Chess.
I got an idea for this video.
Whoops. Use the wrong command. So yeah, there's set block. I know how to use this a lot.
This is my favorite one. I think it's called Juicy, because I remember playing Halo Reach and there was a special effect for it, and it was called Juicy, and everything was like kind of juicy looking. That's my favorite.
Everything he's saying. Anyway,
I didn't say.
Anyway, yeah, so you can install custom sounds, and the second command is /tellRaw. Now this command is, I don't know what quite it's useful. I was just checking the help menus and it said it, and I'm gonna have to look into this further later. Roar JSON method.
That's scary stuff.
Did you get that message?
Yeah, it said hi.
Okay, so
How did you?
I think what /tellRaw does is like /msg with essentials. But it doesn't come up for everyone or the yourself. So if I /tell or /msg, make the JBuilder and private message, here it will say you whisper to MCJ Builder. Here. I don't know why. And /tellRaw, that doesn't come up for me. So if you can type in this time, I'll try to tell Teletubbies raw. You won't get that message back when you type it to me.
Okay.
So this can be useful for map makers, because usually you have to say you whisper to and stuff like that. Now I won't have that much spam.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it. And there's also a way to put links in the in the chat. Say a link to give you one cookie. I don't particularly know this one. I'm not really that great with command blocks, as I said, and I haven't checked the change log as much as I should have.
I realized when you take snapshots, you can actually review when it comes up in a chat. You can click on a link and it will show you. You can also. So guys, that's basically it for this
Snapshot review.
Pigment spawned here. So I'm about to end it off here. Thank you for watching, guys. Please, if you like, subscribe, it will help me a lot. And thank you for listening and watching my video. Bye.
Did you say you'll miss watching my video?
No. I'm just saying, it'll help if you like it and subscribe and comment.
Like, favorite, subscribe, songify, what?
I'm not forcing you to, but I'm just saying if it really helps.
Forcing you to, no. Okay, yeah, it's late at night, we should really wrap this up. Anyway, thank you for watching, hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you all later.
Thank you, bye.